Here I've got an ABUS 78 KC50 here. Now with this ABUS dial combination lock, you dial in your combination and it opens, and if you forget your combination, it is possible to get a master key to open the lock. Now the first way I want to get into this is by shimming it. Now in the more modern versions there's anti-shim protection, but in this one it's a slightly older model and it's only locked on one side. So if I put the shim in here, at the moment it's locked. I should show you that, but if I just pull this up and push this down and work this in like this, then it opens, and opens that fast. So that's pretty unforgivable. If someone could get hold of shims that work on quite a few padlocks, quite a few of these different types of older dial combination padlocks, so this is pretty unforgivable. So here's the locking bar, which can be manipulated with a shim. So in the more modern versions they've put protection in there so you can't do it, but these older ones, people can get into it really quickly. Okay, so the next way I want to look at getting into this, well, I already said there's a master key, and anyone can buy this master key and get into these sorts of locks. The master key will work on all these 78 KC50s for this type of lock, but that's the way. It would be a little bit expensive and I'd have to hunt down and order the key and wait for it, but I could get into the lock that way, and I wouldn't need to be a locksmith. Anyone can order it online if they can find it. So that's the second way to get in this lock where it's a vulnerability. The third way I want to talk about getting in this lock is again picking this lock, because the lock isn't that secure. So if I tension up the lock, I'm going to use my triple peak or triple wave. I'm just going to try and rock it with this. Okay, make sure everything's in there. Just going to go up and down, rocking, and pulse the tensioner lightly. Rocking it up and down, in and out. And got it open. It's often a lot faster than that, but because it's on camera it's a bit slower. So because this is chained open, this shackle comes out, and that's how some thief might be able to get into this lock if they've got the correct lock picking tools. The fourth way of getting into here is to decode the combination, and this is how I did it. The combinations in between these two pages, but I didn't look at it. I had to play around and it took me a few minutes to get in, but I was lucky. It usually takes me about half an hour to get into these sort of locks. The thing to do here, I won't go through the whole thing, but when you pull up hard on the shackle, it get stuck here, and the movement is about from 0 to 0.5. Release tension on the shackle, go to the next one. You can see the next one, it's about the same. It's about half, so it's going about from 3 to 3.5. Release tension on the shackle, move it a bit, pull up again, and the next one it clicks into is here, and I keep on going until I get to 10, and you see I've got a massive amount of movement here. That's it goes from nearly 9 to nearly 11, so that's quite a bit of movement, and all the rest were just very little, but this was really big. So when you get that, you know that is your third number. 10 is your third number. And with this lock, I didn't manage to figure out any other numbers apart from the last one. So I went through and I turned a few times to reset it, and I started at 0, went past 0, and now I knew that I'd go to some number and then back to 10. So what I did is I went to like 14 to 10, next one to 10, because it clicks in every couple of numbers. 19 to 10. I was just going to do all this. 22, and it opened. So the combination was something like 0, 22, 10. And I was going to keep on trying each one. You could see how fast it was to try it, because I knew I'd just go back to 10, back to 10, back to 10. I'd go all the way around. If that didn't work, instead of 0, I'd change it to the next number, and so on round. I got lucky with this, and I just opened in a few minutes. But anyway, that's the fourth way to get into this lock, and it requires no tools, but it does require time. Thanks.